What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is going to be part two of Richard, Quan's friend. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, picking up rumors, or I could be wrong. All right. So we're pretty much kind of going to start over since on the part one I was kind of tired or whatnot. So show me Richard's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Quan before he passed away. What was going on between Richard and Quan before Quan passed away? Show me Richard's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Quan. Show me Richard's thoughts and feelings towards Quan. Okay. I forgot what we said Richard's zodiac sign was. Okay, so the surface energy doesn't particularly seem nefarious or anything. Again, I keep getting this anticipation of celebrations and projects coming together. Let's use this deck. All right. Show me this, please, and thank you. Okay. So as I clarify, I am seeing an ending in their partnership, friendship, whatever. So, and again, this could be a particular project that's being worked on that's coming to an end between these two. Let's see. And then it feels like negotiations on some level. So I don't know. I'm not familiar with the channel they was doing or the channel Quan was featured on or who channel it was and all of that to that extent. But there seems to be some type of negotiation when it comes to, okay, you can keep this, you can have this, you can continue doing this. That's the type of vibes. I'm going to come back and clarify that a little bit more. So Richard could have had this feeling towards Quan that he was trying to keep more opportunities for himself. So I don't know the extent of what Richard does or if all he did or was involved with was that channel or whatever, but it comes off as though Richard thinks that Quan may be gatekeeping, for lack of a better word. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting. Yeah, so, and this could just been a personal decision on Quan's side, but I do see somebody getting in their feelings and acting maybe irrational or thinking and feeling irrational about this ending. So let's go ahead and see, dig deeper. Let's get this deck. Tell me more about how Richard felt about Quan, what was going on between them before Quan passed away. Okay, we ended with fear and discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Fear, I realized that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. What actually came out was denial, freedom, envy, imbalance. So the same repetitive motive, allegedly, for lack of a better term, is, this revenge energy, or you made me feel this way, so I want to get back at you type of vibe. So denial, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Excuse me. Envy, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges and balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So, again, it's this being aware of what you may be doing, may be messed up, but it's all about me. It's all about me and what I deem is fair, what I deem is just, and how do I bring harmony into my world based off of this freedom between us now. Okay. Allegedly, as an example, say if Quan's telling Richard, like, hey, bro, I'm not going to be able to do this channel no more, or we're not going to be able to do woo woo. I know we talked about it, but right now ain't the time, or I just don't foresee myself doing it, whatever, right? But here's what you could do, or here's what you can have, or whatever. It's that type of vibe. It's like, again, this fairness that Quan wants to give off on some level. Even if it's not perceived by everyone else around him as being fair, that's what he's feeling is fair. Okay. Um, so there was some jealousy there, and there again, freedom is here. So we know that's a separation, like we said here. So I'm gonna get these up. All right, so let's get into how Quan was feeling about and toward Richard prior to Quan's passing. What was going on between Quan and Richard from Quan's perspective in terms of friendship, business, etc. Show me Quan's thoughts and feelings towards Richard. Show me Quan's thoughts and feelings towards Richard with business, friendship, etc. Quan's thoughts and feelings. Okay. So far, the Page of Wands is here. That's, newness, adventure. And on this one, she's like balancing a couple things. And then we get the Two of Swords. So again, it's this, I have options. I need to balance things out. It's some things I need to get rid of. Am I choosing this, or am I choosing me, or what? I'm going to look deeper into that in a moment. But then we get the Ten of Wands. So again, it's this energy of Quan having a lot on his plate, but nonetheless wanting to get rid of one of these options or end a few different things that's going on here. So let's see. Um, show me Quan's perspective of how things were going between he and Richard. Yeah, it keeps coming up here with choices. And then the Empress is here again. Like, what? Okay, and then the Three of Swords. So betrayal, heartbreak, all of that. We ended with the Devil. It wanted to come out here earlier. So again, it's coming up with this plan. It's coming up with all these people coming together to devise a plan to get what they want out of the situation. So the Devil and the Seven of Pentacles, again, this could be something you're stuck in. This could be obsession. This could be drugs. This could be a few different things, right? Seven of Pentacles is about, reaping the rewards of your hard work and everything. So setting, placing a plan in action. I also like to think of this as, plan. But and then we have action, creativity, getting creative and taking action on how to get what they want out of the situation with the Queen of Wands, who is also the Queen of Swords. It could be multiple, it could be different people. What's behind there? The Magician, Seven of Wands, uphill battle. Let's see what's on the back here, and then we'll start clarifying. The King of Swords is on the back. That would be Quan. Six of Wands, victory again. It's like they feel like he's gatekeeping this opportunity, or they're waiting for the opportunity to implement their so-called plan, allegedly, with the damn tower. Ace of Pentacles in the tower. Five of Cups, the Sun. Okay. All right, so let's look into this. We're going to use, I guess, this deck again. All right, show me this from Quan's perspective of what was going on between he and Richard. Why? And then show me this. I mean, like, whatever this was that they were cooking up, you know, I mean, Richard and Quan or whatever, it was exciting. But then it just got shut down. It just got shut down. And I don't know if it's because of this King of Wands or what. Show me the Empress, Five of Swords, and Hierophant. Because it just keeps Three of Swords for the Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. It just keeps linking everybody to the Empress for some reason. And there she ended. That's where we ended. Here she is with the Five of Swords and a Hierophant here. There's a conversation that was explosive and deceptive in nature with the Empress about the unaliving, the deletion. Okay. What's back here? Fool, Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords. Okay. Let's use this deck. Tell me more, please and thank you. Oh, I'm gonna do the finance deck too and see what come out. Okay. What was going on between Richard and Quan? Hex and banishment. And it's coming up here with tarot cards. It's coming up here like it's a guidance here. So I don't know if this was Quan. I know this came up a time or two in different parts of the reading. Or the series, I should say. That, you know, maybe Quan was getting some type of guidance from somebody seeking spiritual advice. Or this could be other people in the situation. So I don't know if that's one of the reasons why he was cutting people off. Or again, like we said previously, it seemed like he might have been having nightmares, or he just had this feeling himself, his own intuitive nudges of something was going to happen, or that he couldn't trust people involved. I forget. I didn't see this card. Fire and passion. And that might be how he knew about some other things that was going on. Like allegedly Amber being unfaithful, if you want to call it that. Because again, I don't know if that them not being together allegedly is a product of that on both sides, his side, her side, or what. But it seemed like he had some inside knowledge or inside nudges that was telling him about certain circumstances. Or again, it could be him doing research or whatever. But yeah, he has some guidance here. And it was time to cut people off. So let's get these up. Oh yeah, I forgot to pull the finance deck. Okay. Show me what else was going on between Quan and Richard. from Quan's perspective, please and thank you. What was going on before Quan passed away between Richard and Quan? Take action. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait. Take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. So, the tower keeps coming up. So we're gonna try to figure out like exactly what happened where like action needed to be taken now. Because I know previously in like the early readings, I was saying like it was something specific that happened where specifically in Amber's reading, allegedly, that I was feeling like it was a straw that broke the camel's back. Okay, let's see. What else is going on? Odd Jobs wanted to come out. I don't know if I want to take it. I guess it's just sitting like that. Okay, show me more. Life purpose. What was going on between Quan and Richard? Quan's perspective before he passed away. Yeah, okay. So, again, I don't know if he's supposed to go on the road with him or something happened on the road, but it just seemed like something with travel, but nonetheless moving forward. Easy does it. Denial with no, and the last one was business. Okay. And that car again, mechanic came up. So again, something with the vehicle. Science is here with precarious. And, science is all about so it's a chemist, forensics, biochemist, or anything in the field of science. Applied scientific approach. Scientific approach would be the drugs, right? The scientific approach would be drugs. Let's be scientific. Let's do this in a way. Let's think outside the box. Not necessarily outside the box because we see this every day, people overdosing, taking drugs, whatever. But let's make it so it don't lead back to us. And it's here with precarious. Precarious. What does that one say? There have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances, but apply it as, to the situation. Money coming in fast and going out just as quickly. Fast changes regarding money or unexpected turns. Okay. Mechanic. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. And that was going on with the car. So why is Richard coming up here? You can easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. Okay. I want to look at denial. No, it's right here next to business. Easy does it said slow and steady wins the race. But then it was time to take action. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Careful not to get involved with any get rich quick schemes. Transportation says this car is a good indicator that things will start moving quickly. So again, it's just all this like move. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Ask for what you need, and things will align for you to carry out your vision. And I just feel like that's more allegedly catered to Amber because it just seems like she's the go in between person between a lot of like it's always coming up that there's a conversation with her when it comes to Quan and this heavy Three of Swords energy. Odd jobs. Consider creating multiple streams of income. Second job, odd job. Freedom is more important than financial security. Sometimes it's okay to take a transition job, even if it doesn't lead to a career. And that may have been Richard's idea here. We're doing this YouTube or whatever, and I hope to get other opportunities or be put on or whatever. And then denial, no. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in the truth than a lie. If you've been putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove the mask. And then business. Don't be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this. Consider executive positions, becoming a CEO, or anything in the corporate world. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want. different results. And for some reason, from um, Richard's perspective, I don't know why he felt that possibly that Quan was holding him back on some level. So tell me about denial and no. Tell me about denial and no when it comes to Richard and Quan from Quan's perspective. We got nine of wands. So yeah, again, guarded. So um, why was he telling him no? What was this about? I don't know. Maybe he did come to him with a get quick rich scheme or something. Why transportation? Why does that keep coming up here? At the house. So either Richard was there when it happened. Look, under transportation is the house and the tower, but this is also money. So, I mean, everybody was there allegedly. Um, but yeah, Ten of Pentacles money. I don't know if he asked to borrow money for something, maybe. Why odd jobs? Why odd jobs? Um, hmm. I don't know why it's just coming like errand boy. I don't know that was their dynamic, but it's just like sideline, not really getting any real opportunities, just clown shit. That's the way it's coming off. Why business? Why business? Why business? Business was not going well. Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So we got that work energy to clarify business and Five of Cups. Spilt milk. Maybe they tried something. Maybe it wasn't working out. Maybe it wasn't working for Quan. Maybe Richard wanted more. Um, anything else? The lovers. It's a choice, or it could be lovers. And maybe Richard is a Gemini. I don't know. But again, we end with the devil here and the Ten of Wands. So letting go of something that was burdensome for one reason or another. And it don't have to be a serious reason like, you get on my fucking nerves. Maybe. But I just don't have time for it. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. But while I'm doing all these things, I'm steady thinking about the other stuff I have to do. And I just don't have enough time. And I'm tired. And I just, it's that type of vibe. I just want to clarify with this one more time. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Service and grief. I feel good when I can help others, and I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, what did Richard want from Quan so we can get a better understanding? And I want to ask again if Richard was even at the house. Um, what did Richard want from Quan? Clarity, please, and thank you. What did Richard want from Quan? Seven of Swords. Mm. Like, was he interested in the BM too? Not saying that they did anything or it was talked about or acted upon, but it's like everything is coming off similar to Dre's energy. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Death card. What else? Did he want clarity and transparency with him about something? We're going to go back and clarify. Money is here. Family. Here's Dre, allegedly King of Wands. Okay. And it could be the other way around. Maybe um, Richard wanted to do some things independently, and he felt like, Quan just wanted to keep him under him as a protege or whatever, didn't want to see him blossom. And again, that's his perspective, doesn't mean that it's true. Um, and just because it's his perspective doesn't mean that it's not true. But let's go ahead and clarify and get more details here. Why the Seven of Swords for what Richard wanted from Quan? That one stood up, Judgment, and the Lovers. Did he want him to make a choice? Did he want his woman? Was he attracted to her? Did he just want to be Quan in some way? Just wanted to be on his level? Um, Show me this. Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to be a star in his own right. Show me this. Yeah. He wanted his time to shine. He wanted his ships to come in. Here with the death card. Twice. Why the death card twice? The Tower, Three of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. I mean, it is coming off like he wanted what Quan has. How did y'all let me know? Did Richard and Dre get along? Show me what else. Envy. Again, same thing come out first. Happiness. Maybe he was jealous of his family dynamics, of, other things. Because I don't know if Richard is struggling financially. He might be doing well for himself, but regardless of that, it's something about Quan's life and his energy or whatever that, he was interested in. And then the last card that came out was freedom. What's back here? Grief. All right. So let's get these up and ask again, was Richard at Quan's house the night that Quan passed away? Make it plain and clear, please, and thank you. Was Richard at Quan's house the night that Quan passed away? One more. Was Richard at Quan's house the night Quan passed away? Was Richard at Quan's house? Okay, show me this for was Richard at Quan's house the night he passed away? I would say yes. Um, yeah, again, it's giving me all these tempers flaring. I don't know if Richard has a lady or what, but they showing up as an earth couple. And again, I'm seeing this conflict, something here with the timing. Give me one more for that. So I'm seeing multiple couples here. I just really feel like so much more took place. And just because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye or this is how I'm feeling doesn't mean it's true. Everything is allegedly. But I just feel like so much more went on at that house than what we're suspecting, what they're saying, what it looked like. I just feel like on so many levels that Quan was fighting, that there was active arguments going on, that maybe he was, again, I feel like he was subdued. I feel like he was stuck. I feel like he couldn't really go anywhere. It gives me this energy of force. But yeah, I'm seeing damn near everybody here all around him. Why the Queen of Swords? Show me the Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords and Strength. And show me this one. Shoot. That's way too many. Anything else? All right, fine. Okay. Again, I'm seeing people going in and out. I'm seeing people going to the car. I'm seeing people leaving. I'm seeing conversations about work and finances and, all the grievances that people have or whatever. But I keep seeing people going up and downstairs, up and downstairs. Look at that. And it's Quan going up and downstairs too. You got that Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Then we have this Knight of Swords. It's like everybody feel like they can't get no cooperation. Um, Let me do this one. Settling. Tell me more. Angelic help. Investment. Luck. Which could also be that contract. Precarious. I don't know. Like, how this even kicked off? Let's ask. I'm about to ask. Um, I'm sure we asked before, but I just need to. How did this all kick off? Like, on this night? How did all this kick off on the night that Quan passed away? Like, show me the events, show me the conversations, walk me through, like, how all of this even kicked off that night. Show me the whole vibes of Quan's house that night before going into the day he was discovered. What was going on? Show me the vibes of the house. What was people doing? What was they saying? What was the energy like? What was the catalyst? Okay. We see people celebrating, people hanging out, people drinking. Show me more. They could have been talking business. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, maybe she left, or they could have been arguing and she left, or whatever. Um, Show me more. Show me more. What was going on in the house the night before leading up to his passing? Yeah, I'm seeing most people leave. Or she left and came back, left and came back. Um, Show me the vibes. What was going on in the house? What was the catalyst? What was going on the night before going into the day? Regret. All right, let's go. Um, It keep making me feel like Dre and Amber are the main people. They're the ringleaders allegedly. And when I see the strength card in these situations, I feel like somebody is being held against their will. Okay. And that energy is here with Dre. And it's also here with illusions and deception. And staging things, hiding things, or whatever. Um, let's get into it. As soon as I crack the deck, deception. All right. What else was going on in that house the night leading up to the day Quan was discovered? What's the vibes? Who was there? What were people saying and doing? You know, I never noticed this, and it's hard to tell, but to me, it looked like this queen is hiding her hand. And this will be Quan's counterpart, the Queen of Swords, right? But the one that's near her hip, I'm trying to see, is it on her hip or is it behind it? But it seems like she's hiding something. Like, that's what's sticking out to me. But also, I'm going to come back to that one. Why the Three of Cups? The King of Swords. So we got the both of the pair. So again, this could have been them arguing and talking about how their relationship over or whatever. She left or whatever the case is. We're going to get down there. But now we have both of them drinking, hanging out or whatever. Or at least under this Three of Cups is the King of Swords. He's drinking. She got some she hiding behind her hand. And he drinking. It's almost like people sitting around or she's observing him, waiting for him to drink or whatever the case is. Because this is waiting for your ships to come in. And meanwhile, so far, we only got him under this drink. Let's see what else. Two tens in my hand. 10 of Cups and a 10 of Swords. Tell me more about that Three of Cups. 8 of Swords, because he's blindly drinking some shit that he don't know he's drinking. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, that's the pill. Allegedly. This the pill, this the opportunity, this what it is. It's coming like, because the Queen of Swords came under this Hierophant. So Hierophant is usually moral authority, trying to do the right thing, or maybe even a middleman. There's also deal with politics and doctors, lawyers, whatever the case is. People with high ranking, whatever, religion, all that. So it's like I'm making this decision and I'm waiting. I acted on my decision and I'm waiting. I'm watching again. It's just Quan right here drinking something that he's unaware that he's drinking. What are we in? Plan in motion. Why the Queen of Wands? We got the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords. It was time to make a choice. It was time to make a decision, act on that choice and decision. And it's also like I'm choosing somebody over somebody else or whatever, which is this kid. Maybe it has something to do with this kid as well. Because we keep getting this energy, but nonetheless, action oriented. Why the Ten of Wands? King of Pentacles. It's like I'm done with this past. I made my final decision. I'm looking towards the future. But either way, they wasn't really getting along. It doesn't look like they was necessarily getting along that day. So again, I do see her leave, allegedly, to go meet up with the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles could be somebody that has money. This could be somebody that some people say it's related to drug dealers or whatever. Let's see. So yeah, we ended with the Queen of Wands, and that's what we just recently clarifying. And she's crying over spilled milk, or trying not to cry over spilled milk. But that's sadness and regret there. Why the Eight of Cups? The chariot, got in the chariot and left. So I wonder, was he not aware that she left or something, or she left alone? This could be saying that she left alone. But she left, got in the car and left. Show me the regret. It's like this win at all costs type of energy here with the death card. But there is some regret here. And then the Empress. The Fool, the Three of Cups, and the Moon, again, is very much giving somebody drinking something that they're not aware that they're drinking. Judgments, and we see that Anubis is here. Is your heart lighter than a feather? You know, it's the crossroads when you pass, basically. Then we got the Hierophant again, High Priestess, and a Page of Swords. So I am seeing some phone calls going on here as well. Show me more about what happened that night leading into the next day. Fear, health, freedom, relationships, and forgiveness. Acceptance and envy. So although I am afraid, I feel like doing this, making this decision will make my life happier at the end of the day, even though I will regret it, hope that I'll be forgiven, and I want to be free from this relationship, basically. Okay. I want to ask about when Quan was eating the food. Did Quan ever eat his food? Did he eat anything that night? The food that was on the counter, did he eat any of that food? Queen of Swords will be a no. I'll just take one more. Did he eat that food? Four of Pentacles, no. Oh, and this could be saying that he couldn't keep nothing down, but he didn't want it, or he just didn't eat it. Let's see. What else did I want to ask about? What was their argument about? Let's ask, did Quan argue with anybody leading up to his passing? So the night before, leading up to when he was discovered, the day before, did Quan argue or have a conflict with anybody the day leading up to? Did Quan have a fight with anybody? The Ace of Wands. So that's a clear yes. Who did Quan fight with? Who did Quan have a fight or argue or disagree with leading up to his passing that day? That night, the hours, the minutes, the seconds leading up to his passing. He did not want to take some drugs. I don't know. It seemed like he was guarded against it. It could be the drug dealer, maybe, or he was arguing about some drugs. I don't know. We're going to come back and clarify. Who was he arguing with and why? The Queen of Swords is here. Okay. And then we have, okay. Y'all give me a second. Let me see who's blowing up my phone. Okay. Why the Ace of Wands? For if he had an argument with anybody leading up to his passing. Yeah, somebody wanted clarity. Somebody wanted justice. But this is also, again, like we said, very early on in this series, him being aware of when something was going terribly wrong and being aware and seeing people's clear intentions. Yeah, the drug dealer, the King of Pentacles, right under the devil is the King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I don't know if it was multiple things he got, from that person or what? Three of Swords here. You know, he felt betrayed by people. That was going on that night. Show me this. Oh, y'all. Okay, y'all. Yeah. So, y'all, unfortunately, we're going to have to pick this up on another part because this just threw my energy all the way off. I apologize. We'll be back with another part. I'll see y'all soon. Later.